Marty.
Hi, everyone.
I'm, of course, Mellow Mel. And state your name.
Rhonda.
Yeah, that person. I don't know, there's like a lot of things going on in people's lives, and I think sometimes we all need some inspiration. And I think as everybody else provides facts and data, I think sometimes we can just provide inspiration. So I wanted to be inspired, be inspirational today. And Rhonda has no idea what we're talking about.
True.
And I think sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes
True.
it's like, it's good to be unscripted and unadulterated, unmitigated. Just go for it, right? Yeah. So, first of all, Rhonda,
like being put on the spot, though. I don't like being put on the spot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, we got.
If I mess up, you can edit it out.
Yeah. If you mess up, you can edit. Yeah. But it's sometimes the best stuff comes out of the spontaneous stuff. So yeah. So I have a point to the thing we're talking about today. There's a point behind it, and that was the inspirational part. I thought not only was I preaching to myself with, but I thought other folks can hear and get inspired by. The thing happening in our lives is, I'm gonna just put it out there because it's just us, so I won't go into detail, but basically our drains are backed up, and this is the first time in the history of the whole time we've been in the house that this has ever happened. And so, for the first time, I'm looking through the yellow pages to find who to call. And we called them, and they came out, and they're gonna have to come back again tomorrow. And bottom line is, it was a little stressful. It was out of our control. And then I was telling Rhonda, hey, this kind of relates to the carnivore people in the carnivore universe in a certain kind of weird, abstract kind of way. And then on the spot, I wanted to give Rhonda a chance to give us an idea of how you thought I was going to relate to this. I mean, she told me what she thought I was going to say. Rhonda, can you tell everybody what you thought I was going to kind of relate this to?
I might be wrong. Well,
wrong.
I was thinking when that happened with our toilets,
right?
That being on carnivore, you don't have to go to the bathroom as much. So it has not been an issue for me. I don't know about my hubby, but my mother, okay, so she's not carnivore. So I want to say once or twice a day, she's got to do the number 2 thing.
Ooh.
So it's I was just thinking, if you were carnivore, you wouldn't have to go that much. Was that what you were going to say?
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I thought that was funny. She went all the way over there, and I was like, yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody how you went all the way over there with how you thought I was going to relate this to carnivore people.
I have to take my mom to Bel Air, our grocery store, like twice a day right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you handle your business, you do what you got to do. It's TMI, but it's just until tomorrow, so we'll be fine. Don't worry. You can keep praying for us, though, but we'll be fine. It'll be just until tomorrow. But no, that's not how I was going to relate this to the carnivore universe. No. So I was thinking, I noticed Rhonda, she was kind of a little on the stressing side. She was kind of stressing a little bit over this, and rightfully so, because your life gets disrupted with this, and it's like an inconvenience. I mean, that's a worthy thing to be kind of thinking about, changing your plans and kind of inconveniencing you. Yeah. So she was stressing a little bit, and I was like, yeah, well, I was reminding Miranda, yeah, you don't need to stress too much over things you don't have control over. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, you agree, right? Yeah.
I always say that, but when I come into a stressful situation, well, I forget what I always tell other people.
Sure.
I don't have control over it. Don't stress about it.
Sure. And like I said, it's an easier said thing than done. Yeah. So, I mean, anybody can say, don't stress over what you can't control, but they're not going through that same thing at the same time. So they can say that. It's easy for them. But let them be in the same shoes and let them say that same thing, and it won't even feel the same. Like, oh, why are you stressing? Okay, I digress. Okay, so then I was just going around and I was walking the dog and getting all that out the way. And then on top of that, the people coming out had to reschedule. I thought they were going to come in a few hours. Now they have to come tomorrow. And, it adds to all the stuff on your plate that you're stressing about. Okay. And then the deeper voice inside of me kind of reminded me, hey, not only do you not need to stress over what you can't control, but take control over the things you can control. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. How dare you complain and stress about the things you can control when the things you can control, you do nothing for it. Right? Right. And I think that's the idea behind the carnivorism. It's like, I can't control what goes out and what goes into the drain, but I can, excuse my French, sure as hell control what I put in my body.
That's
right?
Right. That's right.
Right. Excuse my French there. And I'm like, yeah, if you have control over what you put in your body and you have your health thereby, everything else is okay. Nothing else matters. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So if you have your health, you have everything. Everything else is like either temporary, or it will just fix itself, or it will just work out in a matter of time. But if you don't have your health, you don't even have time to let the things work out.
Good point.
So good point. So the point is, don't complain and stress over what you can't control until you take the time to control the things you can control, like i.e. what you put in your body and maintaining that good health. Mm-hmm. I mean, we do this carnivore thing and have this good health and just get healed from all these other little things. We're going to be around for a while, a lot longer, and we'll be there to see all the other things get worked out. And some people are, sometimes I think about, this is as good as the gospel, and me being a faith person, maybe I should be having this much passion, sharing my faith. But then I was also thinking, this is a way to share your faith, because it's not a coincidence that we ran into this lifestyle. It's not a coincidence that we took on this better human diet to have a better human life. It wasn't a coincidence. The creator who I have faith in had something to do with us running into this whole lifestyle and this whole change of life and this upgrade of living. Mm-hmm. So it can be a window of opportunity to share my faith about the one who brought me to this better lifestyle, that maybe they can take up and carry on and continue and also have a better lifestyle, better human diet, better health outcome.
I believe that because I, believe that God wants us to be healthy, and our bodies are the temple, right? We're a temple, so we have to take care of our bodies. So because I was praying about my health situation before, I believe that I was led to the carnivore way of life, way of living. So to piggyback off what you said, yes, I believe we were led to this lifestyle.
Yes, that wasn't an accident, and that wasn't a coincidence. Mm-hmm. We were led to that. So I can get spiritual with this if I want to. But the bottom line is, and I think the essence of the point I want to bring out, take control of something that you can control. I mean, time out with not having control over your health. Mm-hmm. You have enough stuff in your life that you don't have control over, i.e. toilets.
Yeah.
It's time out for that. It's time out for letting your health be up in the balance, and I hope it's a good outcome, and I hope I don't get caught with the big C, and I hope my numbers are up. Man, take control of that, champion that cause. And that's what I want to declare that today too, Rhonda. We're going to champion this cause. When I say champion, that means like spearhead, jump in, really compassionate about it, to kind of spread it to other people. I mean, we kind of already talked about that, but even more so now, because like I said, there's enough stuff in your life you can't control.
Yeah, I think I told you, well, actually, I think you're the one that helped me with the answer to the live stream I was on about what we were planning to do. And I mentioned that in Robin's live stream that, you know, when we're in church, the preacher preaches to us, the members, but we're all on the same page. We already believe the same way. And we're supposed to go out in the world and, you know, teach other people, right, about the gospel. And so I feel the carnivore lifestyle is the new gospel, and we're to reach out to the world and help others who need healing.
Right. And this is a method or a tool for healing. I mean, everybody talks about health. I mean, if you don't already have good health, and if you're not already blessed with good health, it's an issue of praying for that health. That's an excellent profession of faith, but how much more is it a part of your faith if you have the tools to obtain that health? If you have the how to obtain that health. Not just talk about, I want good health, I'm praying for good health, but do something to have good health. You know, be proactive. I think those are all the points I wanted to bring out with this surprise emergency meeting I put on, because she had no idea. And like I said, I think sometimes those are the best little clips there where Rhonda is caught off guard, unscripted, unplanned, just raw, just go for it, just go.
I want to piggyback off of what you were saying about prayer, you know, because my mom's church is the same way. There's so many people who are sick. And every week they're asking, can you pray for so-and-so? They have diabetes, or they're going to have operation, or they had a heart attack, or whatever. It's just nonstop. And I don't think they realize that it's probably the diet, what they're eating is causing a lot of those illnesses. And, you know, you can pray all you want, but my opinion, you know, the prayers kind of go up in vain if we're not doing something about it. You know, God can answer, He is answering our prayers. It's just, it may not be the answer we want to hear. Yeah, you got to give up carbs, you got to give up sugar, but He's answering your prayer. And we can be healed if we just listen and listen to our bodies, right?
Rhonda, you just said a whole lot right there.
I'm surprised myself.
Yeah, especially for somebody who did not know and was not scripted on what to say, and she just contributed a lot to the discussion. I think I have said everything that was in my heart to say. Rhonda, did you have anything else you want to close with?
Actually, I can't think of anything right now. But as usual, thank you for watching, and hope you have a blessed day.
Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day. And tell your kids out there, don't use so much TP. Just a couple of, yeah. Okay, that's what I want to say. Okay, thank you, brother.
Okay.